And continue on our journey. No more Orc Knights. Okay, doing fine. Do this manually for the moment. Look at that little alarm trap. Isn't that perfect? I would like to not come into sight range. Oh, crap. I just threw my Curari by accident. Oh, at least it's still sitting there. That's good. Should probably set this officially so that I don't find myself in that same situation in the future. Fortunately, enemies can't pick it up, so that's one problem off our list. Auto train is not that bad. Sometimes it is way beyond your comprehension, like train shield when you've never used shield, but usually they make at least some sense. For sure, yeah, not the end of the world. Another orc warrior, hey? This one has a magical weapon, so it's even worse. Hurrah. What will you turn into? Bogart? A centaur or a bullfrog? Bogart is bad. Everything else is okay. Son of a gun. Only 20 health. 37% chance to evade me. Just don't blink away and don't summon anything. Don't blink away, don't summon anything. Perfect. Not too bad. Okay. Ooh, and 4 potions of flight. That's pretty nice. Boots of flying, also fantastic. Let's put that bad boy on immediately here. Bogarts are fragile, exactly. No, that's our one saving grace. If they had summoned anything, we might have been in for a bit of a tough spot, but as is, I will gladly take that. Let's do a quick Control F period to make sure I'm not leaving behind anything incredible. But it looks pretty safe here, so let's head on out. Shall we? No heralds? No heralds. Perfect. Maybe Harold's hearing this, though, so... Oh, you son of a gun. Oh, you. Teleport, please. Take me away. Oh, you marked me before I teleported, so you still know where I am. What fun. What a goof. What a good prank. Left the draining battle axe? That's fine by me. Not feeling too unhappy with that. Okie dokie, we do not want to run into Harold, but I do want to explore more of this area before we continue our journey, so let us just do a little bit of manual work here. Nope. Yeah, I wanted to go this way. Perfect. Anything else? It's most of it besides kind of Herald-infested areas that, as mentioned, we are ignoring for the time being if possible. But what do we wish to do? Oh, that... I can be kind of ignoring the music for the majority of my stream, kind of just have it on in the background. That's partially why I love the Polybridge soundtrack, because it's such easy listening in the background. But when that specific riff hits, every time, it just catches my attention. Oh, Adrian Talons, you genius, you. Just, they know how my brain works. But, okie dokie, what can we find here? The Faintly Glowing Ring Mail, that's an instant buy. Probably same with the cloak, actually. We're just wearing a basic +1 cloak, +2 cloak, +1 of preservation. I like that. Again, we're changing to the kind of dull gray-green. Maybe not my first choice, but I'm sure it'll be great. Oh, wait. Right. Sometimes I forget, even after all this time, that IDing things happens automatically nowadays. Went to where ID this armor piece. But let's see, Drain? Not too bad. Arlek would be nice to have early on. I wish that this had some enchantment rating. But we can come back from Drain. That's not the end of the world, especially with the Spirit Guardian mechanic that we have as a Vine Stalker here. Can definitely see that working out. But come one, come all, I don't like. We're taking hits from our our white friend there. So let's take everyone on a wee little jaunt, shall we? Yes, if you two could come up. Oh, there's also Lemire. You know what that means, folks. We've got some spirits to free. Oh gosh. Hello again, Harold. Yes, it's nice to see you. Uh-huh. Very cool. Get me out of here. Perfect. Don't like making noise after we just got away from the menace, but it is what it is. Take me away. Jeez Louise. They aren't kidding around in this dungeon, I'll tell you that much for free. It's no joke. Let's just take you upstairs real quick. The water moccasin is in a league of their own here. Not great for us to deal with either, but there we have it. Not too shabby. Pickle, the Merchant of Souls, immediately went invisible. You son of a gun. But if you're the only one that saw me... Also, please stop using your Mind Burst on me. That's not very cool. Let's wait a few turns here. Head back down. Wait one turn. Take just Pickle up. Can't write drama better than that. Perfect. And we've freed the souls. No innocents were murdered today. Oh, hi Maggie. You do be mesmerizing. I do like how Maggie was also apprenticed to the Hell Knights, so very much is oh, what's her name? We just fought her in the last little bit of our Deep Dwarf. But you know, other Hell Knight lady. I wonder if they're sisters. I wonder if they're related in any way, shape, or form. But that fire damage is going to hurt. I guess we do have fire resistance available at least, so that's something. Maggie attempts to bespell me. Ooh. Hi, Maggie. Nice to see you, Mags. Let's try with the Curari. No shot. Of course. Chance, what do you become? A Naga, a wolf, or a sky beast? Wait, really? Why don't you become something worse than that? I mean, don't get me wrong, Naga would be really bad. A wolf? I think I could take? Maybe? Sky beast? Heck yeah. Any day of the week. You know what? Let's try it. I don't use polymorph very often, so it's kind of fun. Hey, and we get Sky Beast. Perfect. Never a doubt in my mind. Do I wish to take your acid dragon scales? Guess we don't really need it with our reservation cloak on, but something to keep in mind. On most of these kind of mid-armored characters, we like take advantage of that. Also, when do I give up on the search for Fed Ass? It's not working out, unfortunately. At some point we might need to call it. I definitely don't want to start going into lair or anything. You have a +8 Lagitang of speed. Oh, that is lovely. I'm very jealous of that. I mean, definitely not exactly on a character that would have an easy time changing over to that, but pretty fantastic piece of equipment, Lagitangs. That's my favorite Formicid weapon by far. Because normally it's the downside of not being able to have a shield is the rough spot, but ain't no thing with an ant boy, of course. Let's keep going regular dungeon for now. Oh, this is a tough one. You know what, I'm confident in a lot of these fights when I probably shouldn't be. Like, there we go, that hurt really badly. That's a bit more what I expected from a troll encounter. Fair enough. Oh, is this undead orc entrance, I'm guessing? Something to that extent, at least. Everyone could just come right this way. Perfect. Gained so much experience, and I don't have a deity yet. It's not great. not the end of the world either. There will be plenty of time to ingratiate ourselves with the deity of our choice, but it does help to get that early start for sure. And let's see, trash, that's not trash, that is trash. Trash. And onwards we go. Ooh, we've got a creaky door there. Oh, that's a two-headed ogre. Change of plans, folks. Let's run for the stairs real quick. Don't mind fighting you, though, of course. Not too shabby. You're doing a Demon Spawn Gladiator and had an early Ledge-Tang of Order. Oh, this is a very nice swap weapon out of V5. The Ledge-Tang of Order, though, is super fun. Again, there's something to those unrand arts that do very specific things that you just don't see anywhere else. And that mutation resistance is super fun. Okie dokie, though. Do I keep pushing it for an altar? I feel like I have to. Come this far. Fedhouse, why have you forsaken me? So we don't want to go down that stair. That's the bad stair. This one, not too shabby. Ooh, another magical short sword. What you got? Electrocution? Okay. I like the speed, don't get me wrong, but that's something. Main changes to A. We can switch to the bow manually if we so desire. I think that makes a certain amount of sense. Oh, geez Louise. I need to mantis troll. I'm not too sure what you're going for there, Elf, but definitely let me know. We do have more ID scrolls, which you could be definitely hinting at since you were on the ball there earlier, and I am always very bad at remembering to use those. So let's read those right away. And don't want my two-headed ogre, but I need some altars. Any day now. Any day. I think Colgate was on the right track earlier with the suggestion that we take on one of the good gods temporarily. I guess that's still an option, right? I don't know if I'd go with Ellie, but maybe, I guess the Shining one. Oh, if we'd had the Shining one, this would have been so much piety. Dang, that's foolish of me. Could still try it though. We found the Shining one, we found Zin, and we found Ellie, so we have all of the options. All the options are arrayed before us here. It'll be a good way to tide ourselves over until the future, so let us go to Temple real quick. Herald. No chill, Herald. No chill at all. Perfect. Time on the hydrate. Definitely in need here. Thank you for it. Yeah, maybe we go for Shining One temporarily. Might not get any boons anytime soon, is the unfortunate side of it, but it's something at least. Right, prevent stabbing though. No, that's fine, we're not doing too much of that right now, so that actually should be okay. Nice cup, thanks. No, yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite pieces of glassware. It's Northern Lights themed, which comes across. I think I'm always worried that my green screen effect will kind of mess it up, but I hope it comes through all right. But definitely one of my favorite cups. This, and there's another style in the art studio I got this from. That's Ted Harrison, who's a prolific Canadian painter who does gorgeous kind of landscapes with really bright, interesting colors. It's like sunsets and sunrises kind of hues. Absolutely gorgeous. Definitely enjoy creative cups in general. The partner and I collect cups, mugs, all the good stuff. In general, supporting art is a big thing for me. 'Cause not enough folks do. So if it's not something that you have personal stake in, fair enough. Can't exactly prove differently. Don't know where my brain is going. At the end of the streams, I usually start to fall off a bit in terms of my my speech topics. And today is no different. Okay, do you know what? Let's go to the lair, shall we? See what we're dealing with. We have electrocution. We don't have resistance to poison, but that should be okay. This will allow me to just get back in the saddle of moving quickly. How many... Oops, meant to do this. How many heads do you have? 5. Less than ideal. Short sword, I don't believe, can sever the heads of a Hydra. It's right on the cusp, though, where I start to be unsure. Guess we can find out. I slash. No, you're still 5-headed, my friend. Perfect. Hopefully you don't have a 5-head moment anywhere along the road here. Fortunately, with our regen, we can kind of cheat the system here. It's never a sure thing against the Hydra because they do regenerate real quick, and they don't fool around with that smashing power either. So, what do we want to do here? Maybe we should have resorted to wands sooner now that I think about it. We have lots of ice burst, or ice blast rather, so that would have been a smart thing. Would have been a solid move. Is there anything else we have at our disposal at the moment? No more fear scrolls. We do have summoning. Regardless, we'd have to survive 1 turn, so we'd be crossing our fingers and hoping we get lucky enough not to take lethal damage. Never exactly where you want to be. If we want to save summoning, we could also just go tele, which I'm actually tempted to do. Don't take me into danger, though. That's not much safer, but... Corner? Okay. Hide. You know what? If it works, it works. Perfect. Now, I'd like to run into that Hydra again, hopefully under slightly better suited circumstances. You're honestly, in some ways, worse than a Hydra, my friend. At least the Hydra gives me some hope that we can have enough shielding power to get the job done, but hey, it is what it is. Managed to take you down. Let's read ID again real quick here. Just keep going through our potions little by little. And there we go. Oh, hello, Nergal. How's it going? I mean, we do at least have the power of the Shining One on our side. For what little good that does. Otherwise, not hugely positive about our prospects. We can turn you into a spark wasp, flying creature, or snapping turtle. No. Very low chances of it working, but those are all bad. Oh gosh. Did you... Also, Hydra gets random energy towards us. That's less than ideal. But there we go. We managed to kill them. Then I'm going to read teleport. Oof. Will I have time for teleport? That's the real question. Dang, Nurgle, you live like this? So do I need to use up a blink scroll? That teleport's real close to firing off. If you summon spectral orcs, then we good. We Gucci here. If not, another bolt of draining, we're not good. Not good at all. But Amy Winehouse thrives in this kind of pressure situation. So, let's just step. Perfect, never a doubt in my mind. And what else? Oh, hey, buckler. I should probably be holding this. Okie dokie. So we're about to actually reach our skill caps here. It's a good time to start training across the board. I wouldn't mind some evocation training early on here. At least up to something like 4 is even good. And then let's go for some shields. Is it 5 or is it just 4 for this son of a gun? Never remember. Does it even say here? It doesn't say for shields, right? I don't remember. Again, played this game for how many years? But as kind of aforementioned, my brain is broken at this stage in the stream. So it is what it is. Hopefully we don't run into more Nurgles as we make our way through. Of course, not in the literal sense, but in any capacity, or in any similar level. Wave of Frost. We don't have any cold resistance. Oh, that's too bad, because I would really like an ice caves. I mean, we can always leave, right? That is what they say. So let's potentially go in. We'll see if we even find it. Might not matter so much. Oh my gosh, we can't do that when we're worshiping Fedas. Hear the faint crackling of an archway nearby. What the heck? To here? Where are you? Maybe this loops around? Okay, come on. Plants protect me. Just a little bit of our future favor with Fedas. A very distant. So I'm guessing it's here or here. Which means we probably want to go about there. Ah yes, there's some ice tiles. Another brand weapon scroll. Don't mind if I do. No cold resistance, but let's see what we find. Acid Dragon Simulacrum, that's a lot of hits, and each one has extra cold damage. Oof, oof. Only 15 health though, 12 health, 24 health. It's 2d10, 2d6. Okay, run, probably the right call here. At the very least, let's stand on this. One down. 27 and another 24. Not quite one-shot range, but it's closer than I would like. This is one of the more manageable ice caves, but I think we might just have to run for our life. As always, I'm very tempted to push it as much as we possibly can at the very least and get away with, but probably a bit rough here. So unfortunately, gonna have to just leave. Oh, it pains me. It hurts me on a deep level. But I will survive. Somehow, I'll find a way to make it through this difficult time. My greed will recover. Maybe. It's never a sure thing. I am real greedy. More Fear Scroll is definitely fantastic. Oh my gosh, I'm lethally poisoned. That happened fast. What does this even do? Held aloft the shiny one, does not interfere with equipment, but functions as a normal shield. Nope. Not useful at the moment. We probably have a lot of curing potions, so we at least have that at our beck and call. Oh, 26 damage. I was afraid it was going to be something like that. This was just a silly fight. You can tell that we're flagging here. Could blink back. Go for curing. Hope that we regen a bit. I'd like to not telly. At least like an Ice Blast takes care of our problems a bit, so I think I will play it safe. Go for curing. We do get it. Blast ya, and you know what, let's just blast them all. No mercy. Should have probably blasted you as you were making your approach, but here we are. And not too bad. Oh me oh my. What a time to be alive. Let's just try and keep it that way, shall we? So leather armor can definitely go. In fact, let's take a quick peek here. And keeping the dagger venom might for a little while longer. It is relatively useful here. Stones can go and don't need to be picked up any longer. What else? What else? Probably about as good as it gets. At least for the moment, without putting too much thought into it. Hello, Ghosty Pals. A four-headed Hydra this time. It's a bit more manageable. Things said moments before death. Never mind, we're good. Perfect. Of course, there was never a doubt in my mind. Meliai is rough, but at least they came and faced the music early on. Mostly bees, that's a-okay with me. They always say, oh gosh, not the bees, but they're an integral part to our ecosystem. So, gotta put respect on the name. Give it up for the bees. The birds and the bees, of course. All very important for the continuation of life. In many ways. Fortunately, we can still blast fungus. Not yet legal, so let's do so. How many charges do I have left of this? Only 10? Yeah, I should chill out. Let's instead maybe go for some mind-blowing action. Maybe stab to round it all off. Fantastic. And we got to enable a skill. Let's put evocations back on, as well as bows. It's about time we made good on our promise and start actually using those sons of guns. Can also put on the buckler now. That shouldn't affect anything too poorly here. Lovely. And what can we drop? I guess like enchant armor, enchant weapons can go for now. We'll just come back for those at a later date. No slimes are gobbling down our scraps today, so I guess they were today, but not in this run. So we are finally back to being able to do some work there. You might be able to one-shot me when you're in roll mode. I'm concerned about it, at least. Please don't mulch. Is this a dead end? Throwing net. How about that? Perfect. That works too. If at first you don't succeed, just throw everything at the problem until something sticks. And boy, did it ever. We have a pip of fire resistance, so we should actually be good against the steam dragon at the very least. Kind of hate the setup here in general, but should kind of be able to make it work. I honestly don't know how we are. I guess it's crazy how much work the the magic stealing bite is doing in the background here, because it's keeping our magic topped off, which is just keeping us alive throughout all these fights. We'd be taking so much more damage with only 14 AC. That's not a fight we normally want to just bash our way through, and yet here we are, not doing too poorly. Shields can come back on, because Kite Shield, here we come. Not great if we do end up finding Iron Gimbal, but we talked about this earlier. Wasting a little bit of experience, not a huge deal. Should be totally fine. Especially this early on. Bullfrog, absolutely no good, or I guess Cane Toad is what you are. And we have no ID. Gotta drop stuff again. I guess it's gonna be secondary protection of Fire Ring. Maybe Polymorph, I don't really care for. And Brilliance can go as well. Perfect. Otherwise, things are going relatively smoothly. I can't really complain. Our Lek on our scale mill has actually done a lot of work for us, seeing as how we've come across a decent number. Yeah, so we could keep the poly around. I ended up I'm not a huge fan of it in general. I know it did kind of save our life or help us out a great deal against Maggie, so I probably should keep it around. But I'm not too concerned about it. Jeez Louise. You kids are no joke, you know that? Let's read Fear and keep running. The Komodo Dragon at least cannot catch up, so that's nice. Though I might let them and just take them upstairs alone. Get them in a dark alley real quick. Perfect. And the question becomes, yeah, do I want that poly? Has done us some work for sure. Oh. Let's see what this is first. Not worth the trade-off of losing a shield, I don't think. I think I have come around. I think we should have the poly. Also, thank you so much, Jawsy777, for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. Always lovely to see new names around. And new faces. New perspectives to take in. All that good stuff. Just heal up real quick. Maybe take you up a few at a time just to play it safe. Weaver gets a similar treatment. Lovely. Feels like we're making way more noise than we are, because it seems like that was the same crowd that we ditched earlier, but maybe is, maybe isn't. Regardless, we will make do for now. Also, no, I do not want Potion of Brilliance. What I probably should do, oops, swapped over to our speed by accident, whoopsie daisies, is pop down here and let's just turn those off from auto pickup. Makes our life a wee bit easier. Been watching my YouTube videos for a while. You listen to them while you splat octopodes. Perfect. I hope you've been enjoying them. I'm very happy when people say that they watch my videos in the background, because that's how I watch most of my content, or not my own content, but most content. That's how I enjoy it, is very much just a background thing. I just wear these headphones throughout my house, and fortunately I can kind of just listen to whatever, so that resonates with me a lot. But I'm very glad that you've been watching. I hope you've been enjoying as well, of course. But regardless, thanks for swinging by this way as well and saying hello. Never any need for all you lurkers out there. That's also something that resonates very much with me, seeing as how I am pretty much just a prolific lurker in my own kind of social media presence. But if you are so inclined as to reach out and chat, then I always love to hear from new people. Really, there's just no wrong answer. You're all fantastic, and I appreciate you for it. Let's head back to our little one-off. Double Melee is scary, so let's at least narrow this down. 24 health. This deals a lot of damage. One of those right there. One more time. Come on. There we go. Definitely terrifying, though. So we had 1 million waiting for us here. Let's just bring them up. Come on. Make sure we don't get lethally poisoned. Perfect. Never a doubt in my mind. And just bees left over, please. I guess I'm still using the speed dagger. I actually might want to swap over to electric. Don't berserk your minions, please. Fortunately, you're not quite as good at doing that when you're dead. Sorry for, you know, your loss of life, but I appreciate it. It is what it is. Will you be feared? I think you will. This is a blatant misuse of consumables. We're going through everything way faster than I would like. Of course, it is what it is sometimes. You just do what you must, but hey, hopefully we can make it through the rest of these buddies in one piece. You get blasted to start off. Perfect. And that should be most of our waspy friends. I guess bees. Let's not misclassify. Especially in that distinction when bees are so universally beloved and wasps are so universally hated. Oh, geez. Holy moly. I should read a fear, but I'm going to try to take a couple steps. Perfect. I need to save some of these consumables for the next horrifying occasion. Let us stop there. Close that door. Temporarily block that off from purview. And we'll just finish off the rest of the floor. Oh, that's the rest of the floor. Okay. That's layer 4 here. It's not too bad. Maybe pull off one more before the end of the evening. We do have to call it a wee bit earlier than usual. When the partner's not home, I definitely want to give some loving to the doggo, make sure she's getting some good playtime, and also try and get a couple things done as we near the end of our weekend here. Isn't it such a shame? Been enjoying the long weekend, but all good things must come to an end. Ooh, can I take a death yak? 30 damage is a lot. But if we can just keep regaining our magic at a prolific rate, we should be okay. Perfect. Scroll of ID. Let's just read that on the spot. And yeah, if you want to just come one at a time, that would be lovely. See this fight going a whole lot worse with some bad rolls, so definitely don't want to push our luck. Not too shabby here. And there's still at least one more yak of the death flavor. There they are. Hello, my friend. Probably don't even want to fight you with a regular yak, but there we go. And not too shabby here. Come get some. Come, my flock. Join me. Perfect. That's for a Ring of Evasion I actually would like. Do I want to get rid of magical power? I'd say it's nice to have the extra 9 mana points just for the extra health, but in our current state, we've been kind of recovering it pretty well, doing an alright job with our mana bite, so we might not need that extra cushion, and instead can kind of just keep it at a half-decent spot. What else could we drop? I guess Brand Weapon could be dropped for now. Amnesia is probably a decent one. So let's do that. Let's switch over to Evasion from Ring of Fire. Because as much as I like me some Johnny Cash, I feel like not getting hit forehead is probably the right decision moving forward in the short term here. And there we have it. Oh gosh. What the heck is going on in here? I should destroy these plants while I have the chance. Oh my gosh, it's Indiana Jones. There's a whip and a hat. I mean, it's gotta be, right? Wonder what else is in here. It can't just be the spiders. I feel like it's something so much more terrifying. Regardless, it's not for us at the moment, but maybe we annotate Translucent Door, Indiana Jones? Maybe I'll remember to come back here next week, is the main reasoning there. Because I think, unfortunately, this is where we're gonna have to call it for the evening. It's been a really fun run. I'm super happy to have gone through Deep Dwarf in one piece because I was very worried about that going in. And even though we had an amazing start on our Deep Dwarf last week, I kept kind of doubting myself and thinking that we were going to run into a lot of issues today, but it ended up going fairly well. Only a few close death calls. Isn't that lovely? So much better than my usual record. So hopefully we can continue on with good old Amy Vinehouse here next week and do an alright job of showing off a little bit of what we're able to work with here. Yes, sorry Jazzy that we're leaving so shortly after you popped on. I do really appreciate it though, and I'm happy to see ya. Definitely hope to catch you around at a future date. No pressure to. The VODs are always there. And yeah, regardless, I do just appreciate all of you for joining us on the ride here. I hope you had a good time. You're watching for hours before, just need to log in. Oh, perfect. Then I'm glad. Don't have to feel too guilty about leaving you hanging. Though I still do, for all of you. Even if you've been here the whole time. I'd love to just keep hanging out for the rest of my days because I do really enjoy this and have a lot of fun. Trying to play, doing our best here in front of all you lovely individuals though. So thank you all so much for joining us on the journey. Again, I hope you're enjoying the series. If you're watching concurrently, if you're here every week, or if you're watching this down the road on YouTube, or even the Twitch VODs maybe, if that's the way that you prefer to absorb, not the right word, consume the series here, then I appreciate you. Regardless, across the board, thanks to each and every one of you for the support, verbal or non-verbal. It's all super incredible, and I just love doing this at the end of the day. So yes, good night to all of you. Thanks for the good nights. We'll do, of course, a quick check to see who is available for a raid right now. So let's peek in now. Take a look. Oh, so many good people are on. So I think, you know, Callie, you read my mind there. I think we will stick to Particle Face. Let's keep it with the DCSS for now. It's been a while since we showed them some love, so that's always great. So thanks for the suggestion as well, Kelly. Appreciate it. And I guess let's get that started as we do our final spiel here. Not that there is much of a spiel. I've already waxed on and on about how much I love you all, and that hasn't changed in the last 30 seconds, surprisingly enough. Shocking. Got that Demon Song Gladiator cleared? Nice, Thelfon. Way to go. Congrats. But yes, thanks again to all of you for joining us, whether that be chatting alongside here on Twitch, lurking in the background, or if you're watching this down the road in one way or another. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support that you give to the series, and yeah, I guess that's about it. I'm tempted to just keep chatting about random things because I am truly just horrendous at saying goodbye and not making it an awkward, drawn-out experience for everyone involved. So instead, let's just ignore all that, and regardless, I do of course hope you're having a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you out there, and I definitely hope to see you soon, whether that be next week jumping back in with Amy Vinehouse here, or this Wednesday when we're playing some more Tunic. It is such a wonderful game, super adorable, very fun, and surprisingly difficult. So it's a great blend of things that I love in life. I hope to see you soon. I'll see you.